Om Shanti. In the last few months, we've learned simple but very powerful steps to protect ourselves from the virus. It's also now time to learn, practice very simple but powerful steps to protect our mind from the vibration of fear, anxiety, and insecurity. Few simple lifestyle habits to make us emotionally stronger, to empower us to rise above the vibration of the situation and the vibration and energies of the people around us. Because when we rise above, we will be able to energize everyone around us. Simple things early morning. The first thought when we wake up, a thought of gratitude. Gratitude towards the higher power. Gratitude towards your own mind and body for being healthy. Gratitude to family. Gratitude to nature and resources. Gratitude to the world. It's very easy to complain, but when we complain, we are depleting emotional strength. To shift from complaint to a vibration of gratitude is emotional fitness. So the first few thoughts in the morning of gratitude. Second set of thoughts. Select a few powerful, high energy words, which we call positive affirmations. Affirmations means the thoughts which we repeat many times in a day because we want them to become our natural way of thinking. And what becomes our natural way of thinking, what becomes a natural way of speaking, will manifest and become a reality. We've all heard and we believe, and we've also experimented. Life is a manifestation of our thoughts. It's time to experiment with this on a global level. Life is a manifestation of our thoughts. So let's think only that what we want should become a reality. Let's not think or speak a single word which we don't want to be a part of our destiny. So first few thoughts in the morning, affirmations. For example, for the current situation, 10 simple positive affirmations. 1. I am a powerful being, which means we are above the vibrations of situation and people. We're powerful. We don't get influenced by the situation. We are above and we influence the situation. So I am a powerful being. 2. I am a peaceful being, which means we're removing anger, irritation, hurt from our emotional health. It's out. I am a peaceful being. 3rd, I am a fearless being. Again, so that we are not touched by the vibrations of fear around us. 4th affirmation, my body is perfect and healthy and will always be. When we create this thought, we are deleting the thought which says, what if this happens to me? This thought is not healthy for us. This thought is not even healthy for our body. And this thought is radiating a vibration into the universe. What if this happens to me? So we replace that thought with, my body is perfect and healthy and will always be. 5th thought, God's power and blessings is a circle of protection around me. Visualize divine white light, your protection shield. 6th thought, nothing can enter into this circle. Nothing can enter into this circle. 7th thought, God's power and blessings is a protection shield around my family. We are removing the thought, what if anything happens to them? Next thought, God's blessings around my work. My work is safe. My job, my business is safe and will always be. Create an affirmation for your professional health for this year, your salary, your productivity, your team. Create an affirmation, a thought not based on the current predictions, a thought not based on the present condition, but a thought that you want should become a reality. So my job, my salary, my business productivity, my team, fill in the blank to what you want should become your destiny. Next affirmation, God's power and blessings, a circle of protection around the planet. The planet is surrounded by healing energy, the divine energy. My world is safe. That thing which has come onto the planet has gone forever, never ever to come again. Create this repeated thought, it's gone, never to come again. Affirmation means we think that what we want our tomorrow to be, because life is a manifestation of our thoughts. So early morning, create a few affirmations for yourself. Choose any affirmation, but the thought should be that it already is, and this is what I want my destiny to be. At least 30 minutes every morning to consume pure, powerful content, which we say is like spiritual study or whatever you like. But the content should have purity, power, humility, simplicity, acceptance, forgiveness, letting go, cooperation, which means content of who we want to be and what we want our life to become. Spiritual study first thing in the morning and few minutes of meditation, connecting to the higher power, having a personal conversation with the Supreme Power, sharing everything that's happening in your life right now, and taking guidance of what you need to do right throughout the day. The first hour of the morning is very important. The first hour of the morning cannot be with technology, cannot be with our phones. Because if we look at the phone even for 5 minutes in the first hour of the morning, we're consuming the world onto our mind. The early hour is supposed to be to connect to the higher power and to emerge our inner power. But if we consume the world, then we do not allow our mind to create that higher power within. So the first hour of the morning is extremely important. And the last hour before we go to sleep, we need to cut off from media, social media, and work-related communication at least an hour before we sleep. Most of us are sleeping enough, but we are not sleeping right. Because again, we are with technology till we go off to sleep. So we are checking our emails, our messages, the news, everything just before we sleep. And so the mind has a lot to think. And after that, only the body sleeps. The mind has so much to think about. And that's the vibration which also radiates to the body during our 6 to 7 hours of sleep. So the first hour in the morning and the last hour in the night, very important for emotional health. Those 10 affirmations which we create in the morning, now we need them to become our natural way of thinking. So every hour, take a pause of 20 seconds and repeat those 10 thoughts. It's like teaching a child a new vocabulary. We're teaching our mind a new way of thinking. Every hour, just pause for 10 seconds and repeat those 10 thoughts. And let those 10 thoughts be your last thoughts before you go to sleep. 10 minutes before sleeping, again spiritual study, which means again last layer of information on the mind, very pure and powerful, so that's what goes on in the mind in the next 6 hours. So first hour and last hour taken care of, affirmation repeated every hour with a break of 20 seconds, and very important thing is our diet. Food is not just nourishment for the body. Food is vibration which influences the mind. We are what we eat. The vibrations of food and water influence our thoughts, words, and behavior. Right now is not the time for us to consume a non-vegetarian diet. One, for the body, we need an alkaline diet. And second, the vibrations of the food. A non-vegetarian diet already has vibrations of fear and anxiety because that's the emotion of the animal. We are going through a process where we need to heal our own fears and anxieties. So let's not consume vibrations of fear through the food we eat. So experiment with a vegetarian diet for the next few months, and a very, very powerful way to energize your mind and the minds of people in your family. Take care while cooking. Let there be high energy words in the kitchen. High energy words are like prayers there in the kitchen, where every word of that prayer is energizing the food, the water, the fruit, the vegetables, the pulses, everything is getting energized. And then have your meal in silence, beginning with a little prayer and energizing your food again with those 10 affirmations. No phone and no television while we are having our meals, because whatever is going on across the screen is going to start otherwise influencing the food we eat. So those few seconds just before we begin our meal, just before our glass of water, cup of tea, milk or coffee, say that little prayer and energize everything you consume. If we energize everything we eat and drink with those vibrations of affirmations, then within a week, 10 days, you will start experiencing a shift in your way of thinking, because that language of affirmations will then become your natural way of thinking, and we will shift from fear to faith, from expectations to acceptance, from stress to calm. And when we do that, we are ready to create our personal and together our global miracle. Thank you.
Do subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media.